Hyper-racism. Let's consider black and white racism. Current views on racism are foolish, superficial and politicized. Two views that dominate politics and social media in the USA are as follows. Conservatives often state that the USA on the whole is not racist. They point out that there are black judges, millionaires, senators, doctors and so on. They emphasize self-determination, that with a positive attitude any black person can get to college and then attain a good career. They complain about a victim mentality and fatherless households in the black community. Liberals complain that black people are marginalised, underrepresented, oppressed, that they are constant victims of police violence and racial discrimination. Also that they are overrepresented in prisons, indicating judicial prejudice. Then there is a back-and-forth argument between these two positions. The influence of cultural Marxist ideology, which uses race as a means to revolution, has created hyper-racism. Hyper-racism is an extreme anti-factual ideology. An example is when black people state that we built America, thus marginalizing millions of immigrants. They often state that they cannot be racist, as racism is a social structure of white supremacy. They ignore the black senators, judges, business owners and middle classes by doing so. This is cultural Marxism, moving from class war to race war. In cultural Marxism and its impact on the black population, there has been created black privilege. That is, blacks get to use a double standard. They can dismiss working-class whites as poor white trash, a common phrase, yet dictate on the use of the N-word. They are allowed to be racist and complain often of old white Christian men. Here we have the intersection of ageism, black racism, anti-Christian sentiment and hatred of men. You can see the problems with these views and how the population is manipulated. Actual racism in the real world is expressed mostly in the minds of people, also in their feelings. Its expression is mostly subtle and consists of exerting pressure on the other race, such as a teacher unfairly marking a school assignment. In overt expressions of racism, such as unprovoked knife attacks, statistics show that black men are 4 or 5 times more likely to commit such crimes. So in regards to the subtle workings of society in the USA, historical downward pressure on black people sometimes erupts today like a geyser from the ground in violence. If you could see into the minds of people, you would discover, as I have, that black racism is stronger than white racism. This happened for 2 reasons: historical experience of blacks as an oppressed people and cultural Marxist indoctrination.